in the knife. I don't know which gospel. Some of you looking at me are guilty of worse things. I like the way you are nodding your head. Thank you. Guilty of worse things. But probably because the light has not been shined on you. You feel that because no one remembers, God has forgotten. May your sin not find you out. I will close it there. Lastly, please. Deuteronomy 4:17. Let's finish there. I can't continue from there. Deuteronomy 4:17. Are we there? The likeness of any beast that is on the earth. What are you reading? Are you reading 17? Abi? Deuteronomy 4. Daniel 4:17. Daniel, sorry. Oh, Nadi now. Abi? Daniel 4:17. Go. I just picked this from Daniel. This matter. Now, this one happened after, Nebuchadnezzar was the dreaming king. He will have dream, he will forget. The one he doesn't forget, he can't interpret. That time, Daniel will always be called. Said this matter is by the decree of the watchers. Understand one thing in life, you are being watched. No matter where you get to, you cannot out-promote the eyes of God. Note, these are not, they didn't say the decree of the watcher. They said the decree of the watchers. There are those watching you. No matter how blessed or impactful you have, may the watchers not speak against you in the presence of God. For by grace you stand. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, not the holy one. They are may the watchers not turn their back against you. You don't get me. These are, sir, maybe when you start your theological school, we will teach this thing. It's not TMA. He said, it's a demand. They went to God and demanded for the fall of Nebuchadnezzar. That after Daniel went to him and told him what to do to avert iniquity, he didn't change it. He didn't change his ways. They went to God and demanded for his fall. Do you know what the voice was? Hew down the tree. He said the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know. They wanted to use Nebuchadnezzar as an example, that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up even the basest of men. Who told you it's your Harvard degree that God is looking for? Who told you? Who told you? That the Most High ruleth in the affairs of men. No. He's not the one that it is what we say on earth here. Now God will do in heaven. That's elementary. The day God steps into the affairs of men, who will talk? To the intent that men will know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom. Another version said the affairs of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up the basest of men. The God that can turn a worm into a king. Go and read about Cyrus. The God that turned Nebuchadnezzar into an animal for 7 years. And for 7 years, nobody sat on that throne. And after 7 years, Nebuchadnezzar said, "Hi, Nebuchadnezzar, lifted up my eyes to the God of heaven." So he now came to this revelation. Do you know that a former animal went back to the palace and sat on the throne and nobody stopped him? Because now the will of God was on his side. You see, this is the missing accent that we have lost in the waters of the world. That it will only take prophets for that accent to swim back, and for this generation to take it. When that accent